Vipi wase Ndegs hapa, tuongee tactics. Leo nataka tuangalie game ya Tottenham na Man U. Hii game tuliona shida moja kubwa na Man U. Casemiro anacheza mid peke yake. So leo nataka niwashow tu 3 instances zenye zilifanyika kwa hii game, mbili zililitu bao yenye midfield I track back. Yani United wako na shida ku track players who are running into the box. So without further ado, tutaanza na bao ya kwanza. So first half United walikuwa na chances by the way. Bruno alikuwa na chance, Rashford pia alihata chance, na pia kulikuwa na pena, which I think it's tough. You could give it, you could not give it, but for me I think it was a penalty. So nini ya kwanza ili come through, chance ya kwanza yenye nataka tuongelee ilikuwa bao yao ya kwanza. So unachiki ni second half 48 minutes. Kitu moja tumeona na hii team ya Tottenham ni fullbacks wako wide. Wingers wako wide. So Kulu na Son wako wide, unaweza wachekepa kwa screen. Poro ana come through kwa hiyo channel. Hapo tu katikati ya Eriksen na Garnacho. Hiyo ndio place ana target. Hii bao inafungwa na saa. Na hiyo screenshot ya kwanza hata hujamcheki kwa D. Sasa ndio mara kwanza unamcheki kwa frame. Ndio hapo number 29 anajaribu kuingia kwa D. Kulusevski pia kwa karibu kuingia kwa D. So hiyo ni definition ya late run. Sasa nataka ucheki tu sai United wako na 1 2 3 4 5 6 players in the box na Mason Mount pia anakam nyuma. Ni kazi ya Casemiro kuangalia nyuma na kuanga nani anakam ndani ya D. At this point Mason Mount amefanya job poa. He's almost ahead of Sa. Ako place poa. Casemiro is also positioned well because Casemiro needs to defend any balls that are coming into the nini area, because the two center backs were Lisandro na Varane are together. So at this point everything looks good. Bruno anaangalia Sa, Mount ako mbele ya Sa, na Casemiro is defending the mid area. Wan-Bissaka huko nyuma pia na defend Son. But from this moment on, now it has to be Mason Mount who looks back, and also Bruno mwenye anaangalia anasema there's a runner coming into the box, I need to go and defend that. Unacheki. So Mason Mount makes 5 steps before Mount makes even 2. Yeah. By the time Mount realizes, Mount's body shape is still the same, it has not changed. Malang Sarr has come from so far, and Casemiro is trying to recover late. Casemiro is trying to do the job that another midfielder who mwenye akona defensive responsibilities or like a defensive mindset at least angekuwa shaona. Unacheki. And I don't know how to say this, but the person who was so good at doing this ilikuwa Fred. Fred was so good at doing this. I get it. I get why he was sold. 31-year-old, contract imeisha nini. He sold for a lot of money. But this is a place in United bado haja get replacement. And this was a big issue. As you can see in the wide shot, when Kulusevski alikuwa na ball kwa wing, so anakuwa kwa ile wing nyingine. At this point there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 players. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 players mbele ya Sa, kabla hata Kulusevski apate adini ashike touch yake ya pili ama ya tatu. By the time ameingia kwa D, bado they are still outnumbered, more Man United players than Tottenham. But he's just so smart that he goes in between Bruno and Mount and realizes Awako switched on, and none of them is actually falling back to try and help the defense. And he gets into a good place. Nice finish. 1-0 to Tottenham. Second instance, ilikuwa there was a chance that came literally 2 minutes after they've scored. At this point, Anthony ashachapa post. So, ball ni 50-50 hapo. Actually, Richarlison alikuwa na hii ball, and then he was tackled by Mount. Alafu Lisandro na Romero sawa wanaendea. Ball 50-50. Romero wins the ball and plays it to Sarr, who plays it to Maddison. At this point, Maddison ana point hivi chana anasema pelekea Kulusevski kwa wing. Huko ndio pali shida imetokea, turudishe huko tuone vile hata deal na story. But Malang Sarr plays. Who ni Malang Sarr by the way? Malang Sarr. Who ni Sarr? So jina yake Malang Sarr, I think ndo Chelsea. So ball inakam kwa Maddison. Maddison then decides he's going to play it to Son. At this point, the person who gets the chance is not even in the frame. And all the United players wanaangalia side ya Maddison. So they should see anyone that's coming on to that could be a threat. Casemiro na Lisandro wako in the middle of the park. So United technically playing with a back 3. Lisandro is a bit, because he had just gone for 50-50 Romero. Romero pia ni msmart. Ameshindia ball and he goes straight in. So he occupies the two center backs, which is something, just a small thing that he did, but you see how it freezes players. Lazima ufreeze. Hakuna vile unaweza songa na there's a threat hapo mbele. So by the time ball inakam kwa Son, ona Udogi. Udogi ako kwa nduthi. Ashapanda nduthi. And he's targeting hapo tu katikati ya Wan-Bissaka na Varane because one defender songa mbele. In this instance, you can see anafuatwa and Anthony is following the run, which is good, right? Everything seems covered. In any case, akingia kwa D, Varane atakuwa na Anthony anamfuata. But by the time Son amegeti ball na Son anachezea Udogi, Anthony amesimama. He has just let her run and he's putting his hands out. So, hii inafanyika. But you see, by him stopping, Udogi sasa akona free run. Alikuwa amekamtu naye vizuri lakini amemwacha. Few seconds later, Son plays Udogi. Udogi has a shot on target. And after this shot is when Onana had to tell the players, wase tulieni bana. Nini tulieni. Mmetensana, nini inafanyika. Tumeconcede bao kwa concede ingine. And this was such an easy chance, avoidable. Anthony alikuwa na akamwacha. Number 3 was the goal that, the second goal that iced the game. So goal number 3. So 81-44, nataka mkeep tabs on the time hapo hivyo kwa kona. Sahi, Pedro Porro anamakiwa na Sancho. He's not a threat. Ametulia tu. So now they've made a sub. Udogi has been subbed off for Ben Davies. Ben Davies sasa ona pali yuko in the left half space. Wasa wanacheza FPL. Ino maana naambia fullbacks wa Tottenham ni a special. They are being put in position. Tunachiki pali wako. Conte previously angeweka huko nyuma pali nani yuko sahi, pali Bisuma yuko. But ukiangalia sahi fullbacks wako mbele, ako left half space. He's literally playing like a midfielder. Pedro Porro is playing like a midfielder. Your two fullbacks are in midfield. Pedro Porro ana point nyuma anaambia Van de Ven cheza na Romero. Then Romero akipata ball, Pedro does something interesting. He runs out, anakimbia nje. Casemiro, like a good defensive midfielder, has to follow the run. That pass cannot be made na kuna mtu hapo. Has to follow the run. Sancho ameacha mso wake. But also this is as a result of even though vile wamejipanga. Sancho, mso wake akiacha Sancho should stay in that area and occupy that area. Sancho has not done anything wrong. Casemiro hasn't done anything wrong. So far, United are defending well. Hapa tuko sawa. The ball comes to Kulusevski. Now, unacheki Van de Ven pia amekuja huku, sijui anafanya nini. Hii team ya Tottenham ni tu wazimu. Movement is insane. Center back ndio amekuja mid, ako karibu na Son na Pedro Porro. 2 defenders are in front. The 4 of the highest players, 2 of them are defenders for Tottenham. Kulusevski gets the ball, but he plays it back to Romero. So at this point, bado hakuna shida. 81-57, Romero akona ball. But Romero anajaribu kupitisha hapo kwa Maddison and Rashford anafunga hiyo shimo. Mount pia kuko mbele, ni Mount, I think. Ana pressure ball huko mbele. So far so good. But then now, Son now is the one who makes the movement. Son realizes Casemiro amevakita hapo midfield. Midfield sasa ni Eriksen, Sancho na Bruno ndo anashikilia mid. Ideally, hakuna defensive midfield, hakuna holding. So Romero plays the pass to Son. And when he plays the pass to Son, it pulls out Varane. Varane has to come out because the guy can't just get the ball turned and have a shot on target. But Ben Davies na ndio huyo ameenda kwa nduthi already. Unacheki. Perisic is maintaining the width outside. And you'd think Son vile body yake alikuwa na turn, he couldn't make this pass to Ben Davies to run through. And also Varane alikuwa na mcover na angemake hiyo pass, Varane would have just ilikuwa wall pass, Varane angecover hiyo pass haraka. So what Son does is anacheza bola anapatia Maddison. Maddison naye anaispread anapatia Perisic. This time Varane ako na Son. Son pia ana protect ball. So Varane is trying to defend Son and Son is defending the ball by shielding. But Maddison, one pass straight to Perisic. At this point, Ben Davies bado hajaacha kukimbia. Ball inakam hivi kwa Perisic, yeah? By the time the ball is going to Perisic, ona pali Varane yuko, ona pali Lisandro yuko, na ona Luke Shaw. Casemiro is uku out of the game completely. He should be doing this job now. Eriksen is the one who's playing like the holding midfielder. His job now should be to run straight in and help the fullback on that end. Fullback akienda kwa Perisic, Eriksen covers hapo in the middle. That's what Casemiro would do. And again, United tracking players into the D is a big problem. Because what happens next is that Perisic gets the ball and literally Ben Davies ashafika kwa D amesimama na ngoja pass. Azienda mbele ndi a square offside. But by the time Perisic is playing the ball, look at the midfield. Casemiro down here. Eriksen amesimama. Varane is jogging. Bruno is not even moving. So tracking runners into the D is a big, big problem for United. And I don't know what the solution is. Maybe get another defensive midfielder. Maybe, I don't know. But this is something that Lazima United have to work on. And he misses the shot. Kinda misses. Lisandro on goal. Nagemi Kaisha 2-0. So I don't know what the solution is, but this is just something that I saw with United. Having problems at the back, trying to track runs into the D, late runs.